This isn't an airport. This is a train station bigger than the Vatican. It's actually bigger than 2 Vatican cities combined. China's Chongqing East Station covers 1.22 million square meters. And it was built for ultra-fast trains traveling up to 350 kilometers per hour. This isn't just a station. It's part of China's massive infrastructure strategy.
Chongqing East spreads across an unbelievable 1.22 million square meters. That's 6 times larger than Grand Central Terminal in New York. Nearly 15 times bigger than Berlin's Central Station and almost triple the size of Nagoya Station in Japan. And despite its gigantic footprint, the station only has 15 platforms. Why? This isn't a normal commuter station. This hub is designed for China's ultra-fast rail network. The station connects entire regions. Over the last 3 decades, China has transformed itself through infrastructure. The country now has the world's largest high-speed rail network. More than 1 million bridges. Thousands of kilometers of tunnels. And highways stretching farther than the entire US interstate system. China's rail network alone exceeds 50,000 kilometers. For comparison, Spain has only around 3,000. But this isn't just about transportation. For China, infrastructure is also about power, prestige, and economic growth. And nowhere shows this transformation better than Chongqing. Chongqing is unlike almost anywhere else on the planet. Built across steep mountains and rivers, the city is often described as 8D. Here, roads stack on top of each other. Train lines pass directly through apartment buildings. And entire neighborhoods exist vertically. One station sits more than 100 meters underground. It feels less like a modern city and more like something from a cyberpunk movie. With a population of around 10 million in its urban core, Chongqing has become one of China's fastest-growing megacities. And because of its central location, it's now being positioned as a major transportation hub for the entire southwest of the country. Constructing this station was an engineering nightmare. The site sits on the side of a mountain. Before construction could even begin, crews had to flatten huge sections of land and drill deep foundation piles into the ground. Then came the structure itself. The station required around 2 million cubic meters of concrete and more than 360,000 tons of steel. That's more concrete than some giant American dams. But the most difficult part was the roof. It's supported by giant tree-shaped columns inspired by Chongqing's local landscape. Summer temperatures regularly exceed 40 degrees Celsius. Cooling systems had to be used to stop the concrete from cracking. But perhaps the most futuristic part of the build was the robots. China deployed laser-guided construction bots, robotic tile layers, and automated glass installers. Some monitored workers to ensure helmets were worn correctly, while others tracked vehicles and construction activity in real time. China's obsession with mega infrastructure didn't happen by accident. For decades, many of the country's top political leaders were trained as engineers. That mindset helped shape modern China. Bridges, railways, dams, airports, skyscrapers, massive construction became a national priority. And local governments often competed with one another to build bigger and faster than the next city. But there's growing debate around whether this model can continue forever. These projects are incredibly expensive to build, and even more expensive to maintain. At the same time, China's population is beginning to decline. Some experts believe the country's giant construction era may eventually slow down, just like its skyscraper boom already has. But for now, projects like Chongqing East prove one thing very clearly. No country on Earth builds infrastructure quite like China.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more stories about the world's biggest and boldest engineering projects.
From cyberpunk cities to mountain-sized rail hubs, China continues to push engineering further than almost anyone thought possible. Whether this construction boom lasts another decade or begins slowing tomorrow, one thing is certain.
The scale of what China has already built is absolutely staggering.